What are we doing?
So we have to move this to the other side because that's how we roll. We like to change stuff.
Hello again for coming along with us. Building a house without plans or schedule makes everything flexible, and we are moving along with tasks that we want to make when we want to make. Previously, we have moved on with finishing the basement, and Michael finished almost half of it. Before he moves to the other half of the basement, we have to take care of other things because he thought that it would be better to have some changes made to the upstairs bathroom. It is a sunny day, but it's very cold. We are living in a camper while building the house. Everything starts with measurements to make sure that it can be done. This is the walk-in shower, and this is the bedroom entrance to the bathroom. In between, it's the closet space. What are we doing?
So we have to move this to the other side because that's how we roll. We like to change stuff. And
You're changing the shower from
I'm
this
not an
side,
electrician, so I did this, and now I have to move all of it, and it's a headache.
and
I
everything
don't
is
want to do
sealed
it.
too.
I don't want to do it.
But you're doing it.
I'm doing it, but I don't
He's
want to do
changing that entrance for a shower.
it. And
Initially, we wanted to have the entrance to the
I don't
bathroom
want to do
here,
it. Okay.
and we're gonna have the entrance to the bathroom here with the shower stall on that side. And now the lighting has to go all the way here. Yeah, I'm here. Not long ago, I see Michael staring up in the future bathroom, and he was staying and looking and wandering around, and I was outside and I see him moving inside and thinking, and they're moving again. When I went inside and asked him, I'm like, what's going on? He's like, honey, I think we're changing the bathroom. And he decided to switch the shower with the entry on the Jack and Jill bathroom from which, and put, instead of the shower in the middle, he's gonna put the shower on the outside and switch the door from the other bedroom from there and then into the middle. More work now. I didn't want him to do that, but he didn't like a short door in the bedroom. That was the reason. Another good thing when you do in your own home is that you know what's going on and you know where everything is. Now, a part of electrical wiring has to be switched around. Even the cadet heater must go in a different wall. Also, the discharge pipes must get a redo. And thankfully, the fresh water pipes aren't installed yet. As you can see, Michael gets a lot of exercise while doing everything for the house. I'm a little jealous because I'm only resumed to cooking and handing a hand here and there. After all lighting is in place, he's testing it to make sure that nothing is amiss.
So we decide to make a change in our design upstairs, and it's easier when it's in this stage than wait later on. The shower will be the hallway, and the entrance in the bathroom is going to be the shower. It's easier because it's hard to actually find a way to make a smaller door. It's difficult because this one is not a regular size, and we decide the shower to be the hallway, and that's going to be the shower with some lights over here, and on a wall on this side with something to put the soap and everything else. Anyway, so doing this, we had to replace and move the switches. I used to have switches on this side, and I move it on the other side, and I had a couple of two switches here, and I remove it. So I remove already. Took me like 2 days to do all this on this side and that side. And that one is gonna be the door. And we have a surprise, guys. Not a good one. So it's a winter, of course. It's maybe 4 degrees. Some days we got minus. Anyway, here where it was the switch, it's covered with vapor barrier everywhere. But we discover that this is the box, and you see it's the best box that you can buy with insulation for the air to not go through, but still putting the wire in, you're gonna have something like that. So the wires will leave a small space, not a lot, a small gap, but it's enough gap for the air to go behind, and you can develop little bit of, guess what, ice. So like you see over here, I try to insulate it perfectly all around, so it's nowhere going between the sides and inside, but they are going from where the wires are going in. So we discover a little bit of ice behind, not a lot, but little bit exactly over here. So I replace that part and I let it dry and replace it. Everything is good, but we have a problem because not everything it's covered. So when the weather permit, I'm gonna remove this rock wool and I'm gonna let it dry. And fortunately, this is rock wool is not affected by the little bit of ice behind. But we discovered that you have to put this vapor barrier really good. Don't let any gap. By myself, I was putting this tape on top of the staples just because I have a lot of tape and I can use it no problem, which actually it's a good idea. And also because I have the problem with this, I went back to the cadet, to the heater, electric heater, and I went behind, I removed it to see if develop any ice. No, didn't develop any ice because I use this foam double bubble foil and I make it like a box behind, put 2 layers, and then I put the insulation around, and looks like this bubble foil with 2 layers, it's not permitting any air to go through, because obviously you have a lot of holes in this box behind this box that is holding it. And guess what, I covered those with Z-tape now inside to be sure no air is gonna travel. And now I'm gonna have to do on all the outlets. We have a friend that couple of weeks ago visit us, Ron, and you tell me that on the previous house you had a little bit of water going through behind the drywall, and you didn't know exactly why. That's why, because you have the outlets, and the outlets has the air seeping through, and that's gonna create the moisture gonna create a little bit of ice. Not a lot, it's not big deal, but if you wanna do a great job, that's the way to do it. I'm gonna actually, every outlet that I have, I'm gonna remove it, install this like a box going like a box around behind, 2 layers, and that way nowhere is gonna go through, and this side too. And then I'm gonna use the Z-tape where I have the wires to close those small gaps. I'm not gonna use foam, you can do it, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna use the Z-tape to do it, and then I'm gonna be okay. Till now this is doing a good job, but the problem is the air, and that's gonna do a good job too. It's perfect insulated, so it's no air going anywhere because it's very well closed. But also I will have to check again on the wires there. The difference is on the roof I have 2 layers of board foam that has already R20, so it's not a problem. But we discovered this surprise, and then we check behind and you can see a little bit of ice. So we will have to wait till the spring when we're gonna have above 34 degrees Fahrenheit to remove it and let it dry a little bit, and then we're gonna improve the insulation. And also downstairs we have two outlets that is going outside, and I will have to do a better job there too, because probably it's the same problem like here. So there are things that we never know, and I'm happy because I didn't close it, because if I had put a drywall, it will be done, and still the air will travel through those small holes and will not help. So live and learn. So guys, if you start or you are doing the home by yourself, don't forget to insulate this. Now if you are in south, you don't care because you don't have low temperature like here in Montana, but over here you need it because develop problems, and you don't want 5 6 10 years later to have to remove the walls outside to fix the problem. Then you can do it now in maybe 3 4 days worth of work. So to show you that I'm not professional, so when I remove the boxes, I write what is from where, and I also uh, make a sign where they are going, the wires where they are going, the white, red, and the black, and do the same thing. It's easier because it's hard to remember where the wires go and what. This it was simple because I have only two wires, but on this side, like you see, I have 2 4 6 8 wires going through, and two of them they are 4, so they are like 26 wires like this going in, and you have to figure out what is from where. So I make a note on every wire, and I remove it afterwards after I connect it, but I make notes. In that way it's easier to do it, because I did it one time. I don't want to go through all that again, so I did that. And I'm happy. Also, when you put the switches, I did the first one where is the hallway here, and this one is the vanity, the other side, so it's easier and it's more, I don't know, like professional. uh, I'm happy how the wires went inside, because it's hard to do it. If you do this every day, it's easy, but actually I look little bit and I make logical assumptions, and actually I start putting together, and actually looks really cool and clean inside first time. And the rest, it's more work to open this, make the frame for the door, and then close this small gap, and remove this carpet and move it where is the shower, and I will be done with that one. And then I can go to the basement and start doing the second part. And also after that we're gonna have to do the water, the pipes for the water. So I'm gonna have to take it all the way upstairs and figure out exactly the design of the filter for the house, the water softener, the tank expansion for the well, and also where is going to be the water heater. And that's another probably couple of weeks. Anyway, I can do nothing now on the walls over there because they are not they have a problem and I have to fix it. So for the next 2 months I'm gonna do all these things, and then probably I can do some insulation for the walls inside, and I can go ahead with the kitchen also to finish that separation walls, and prepare also for the mini split, because here I'm gonna have a mini split for every bedroom, and one for downstairs where is the living room and the kitchen. And I make another switch for the light on the shower. uh, I put already the wires, and I have the extra wire here, but on this side I was thinking to put couple of spots, light spots on this side, and like I said, I will have a box for whatever shower
Niches.
things you needed. But also guys, if you have any idea without putting anything on top what to do, you can let us know, because I don't want to have any light here because it's the roof. I don't want to make any hole in this insulation, definitely not. So I want to put something on a wall. If you have any idea, the only thing that I find, there are small lights. They are rated for showers. I'm not crazy about it, but it's light in a shower. And those light inside, the LED light inside in a box where you put the soap and everything that you needed. But I wonder if you have any experience with the lights in a shower, what else we can actually put inside. And it's still snow everywhere.
Those gloves are a good buy.
Yeah. Without, you make boo-boo. Back to work. No time to waste.
Mr. Firefighter! These are welding gloves, and these are very good for the fireplace. Now the cadet heater has to be moved, but first the wire has to go through a different route.
We have to do our homework. And we use AI.
What hour it is?
Midnight?
Past midnight.
Yeah, midnight.
This is my homework, and that's his homework.
Yep.
After a few days, all the work has been done. We had to do this work because before we enclose the entire basement, we have to know where the pipes are going through the top. Thank you for following our journey, a journey in which we are doing our own home, debt-free, and in charge of our time.